All right. One of the biggest reasons why I wrote Zuleika, Queen of the Clouds, this book right here, right? Because in 2009, when The Princess and the Frog came out, I fell into the hype because I was just like, yeah, finally we have a black princess, right? Yeah, I fell into that because I thought that was a pretty cool concept. But then when I saw it, The Princess and the Frog, I was immediately, I disliked it. I wouldn't say I hated it, but I did not like it at all. And part of the reasons why I didn't like The Princess and the Frog is because Tiana was a frog for 70, nearly 70% of the movie. To me, that is not representation at all. When you consider watching Snow White, when you consider watching Moana, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty, when you consider watching Pocahontas, you know, Raya, when you consider Frozen, all these princesses was visible throughout the whole entire movie. But when it comes to the Princess and the Frog, she was not visible at all. Tiana was not visible at all. In fact, I think it's kind of disrespectful in a sense for her image to not be portrayed throughout the whole movie, right? You essentially promoting a frog, right? Second reason why I didn't like the movie is because The Princess and the Frog is a European story. It's not our story. All they did was take a European story and put blackface in it. So this is why another reason why I did not like it. I felt like Disney could have been way more creative. They could have went into Africa. They could have went into, you know, and learned the mythologies in Africa in order to have a proper Disney princess that was black. Third reason, Tiana was not a princess. She was not. She like the idea of her, her backstory is beautiful, but she wasn't a princess. The idea that she worked hard in order to save up money to open up like a restaurant or like a club for everybody, that was a beautiful story, and we've seen her struggle to get this restaurant up. That was a great story, but she wasn't a princess. A lot of these other Disney princesses were born princesses. You see, Naveen. I mean, yeah, he's melanated, but he's from a he's from, and being from a fictional country doesn't really matter. But I mean, Naveen was, I don't know. I don't know. I felt like he was melanated, but he was just different, right? So, but yeah, I mean, so I really didn't like Princess and the Frog. So Zuleika now is a story that I wrote where she's an actual princess. She's a very cool princess. Her powers is connected to her hair, right? The longer her hair is, the stronger she becomes. The shorter her hair, the weaker she becomes, right? And every different hairstyle correlates to a different power. And she has to use her powers in order to protect her kingdom, right? Which is a fictional kingdom called Kansu against a wicked emperor called Alexio. So the idea of Zuleika actually came from the lack of representation within black fairy tales and black fantasy, right? So this is why I wrote Zuleika. It's a mixture of Disney princess mixed with superhero, right? That's the best way I can describe it. It's good for ages 13 and up because it does contain violence between two kingdoms fighting, right? And there is bloodshed involved. But yeah, I'm asking if you want to read this book, if you want like true representation, please buy the book. It's available on Amazon.com, right? And like this video, share this video, comment, tell me what you think about The Princess and the Frog. Tell me if you think, hey, you know what, James, I think you're digging too deep into this. It's just a cartoon. Or you could be like, yo, James, I actually agree with you. That was not the princess Black people needed. Later.